It's working. That's the good news.
Good.
No, I feel like after a few weeks ago, like whatever happened with that, I'm like every single time I feel like I'm
stressed out
on
right
edge.
now.
What's wrong with Frank Lapidus?
What do you mean? What's wrong with him?
You said we had to talk about
My
Frank.
goat's here.
That's your goat.
I say that about every character that's introduced, but
You do.
Frank Lapidus is certainly my goat.
You do
Are you
kinda.
kidding? When he goes crashed, I'll put that baby down safe and sound right over there. I said, you bet your ass.
No, he rocked. You do have a little bit of a cry wolf situation. You love
I
every
do. I love
character as you go.
Lost. Well, we're doing this podcast, Anthony, because I love Lost. And so when a Lost character comes on the Lost show, I'm going to go, yay, Lost character on the Lost show. Because I love it.
Can I get out ahead of the? I got a name for the 4 people on the helicopter, but I want to talk about Miles.
Okay.
They said Miles Brom?
Miles Strom.
Was that the house that he went into? I thought he said Miss Strom.
Let me find out. I don't think so.
Okay.
I do think his name is funny because the actor who plays Miles, Ken Leung, is in the first Saw movie, which you may know is another love of mine. And he's in the first Saw movie, and then there's a major character later in the Saw films, like around 3, 4, 5, named Agent Strom, Agent Peter Strom.
Oh,
So that's kind of funny.
a fun nugget.
But
No,
I'm finding out right now.
I feel like I knew him. I feel like I was thinking like X-Men. Was he in
Mrs.
X-Men?
Gardner. He was an X-Men Origin. No, he was an X-Men 3, The Last Stand, and he was like Spike.
Spike, he had stuff coming out of his face. I knew it.
I think maybe he wasn't Spike, but Spike was an X-Men Evolution, and that came out after, so maybe he was Spike.
Okay.
Or he had spikes that came out of him in that
Yes.
movie, and it's crazy that and he's in the church when Magneto's like everyone joined the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, and he comes up and he does his spikes, and he's like, "You've got a pussy power" or something like that, and then Magneto shows him what's what.
I 100%. I was like, I think stuff comes out of his pores. I don't know what it is, but like that's who I think this guy is.
It's like big bone spurs. And then he was also, we've talked about how Daniel Day Kim Jin is in Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix,
Which you love.
which I do not love. Please do not ever say that
Shelby,
about me.
massive fan.
No.
Massive
I'm a
fan.
massive fan of the original cartoon. But Ken Leung, Miles Strom, is also in that in the first season as Admiral Zhao.
Okay. All right. Because I knew
Just information for you.
I knew I recognized him, but it was.
And he was in Old, The Beach That Makes You Old. Did you see that movie?
No.
I love that movie.
What?
It was an M. Night Shyamalan movie. It's not good. I do love it. Love it. It's a bad movie though. And it's this beach that makes you old. They go to the beach and they start getting old because they're on the beach that makes you old. And Ken Leung is in that movie as well. As like kind of a dick.
Time out. I'm sure people have like an Anthony counter. I want to start a Shelby counter of. It's not good, but I love it.
Wow.
Because I feel like that's a phrase you say a lot.
What I mean is it's a very fun movie because it's so bad. There are certain scenes so the beach makes you old, and the beach also speeds everything up. So there's this one lady that has like brittle bone disease. So when her bones break, they don't heal right, or her bones break very, very easily. And then because she's healing so fast on the beach that makes you old, because it speeds all of those processes up, her bones are healing all wrong, and she like kind of becomes a horror monster for a second. It's just ridiculous. It's just the most ridiculous movie. It's fun.
See, I think, that's the kind of stuff that I think is getting lost.
Lost.
Pun intended. No, I just, we talk about like Lost, and we're talking about this like beautiful show. And one of my favorite episodes was the Nikki Paolo episode. Right? Sometimes it's just fun to have fun. It doesn't need to be brilliant.
Right.
It doesn't need to be anything more than what it is.
Let me just have a good time.
Doesn't make it bad art.
Yeah.
Right? And that sounds like something you're saying is like, yeah, dude, it's whatever.
It's
not
trash, but it is fun to watch trash.
You keep going back.
Yeah. Oh
right?
my God. I think I've watched The Beach That Makes You Old like 5 times.
Oh, dude, people get so pissed at me. You know my favorite movie?
Tell me.
Truman Show.
That makes perfect sense. I feel like you've brought it up multiple times on the
love
podcast.
it.
Yeah.
People are like, no, it's so dumb. And I was like, I have a good time watching it, so who cares?
It's a critically acclaimed classic.
Yeah, it gets better every time I watch it. I was gonna say it gets worse because I want to placate to people who are like film heads, but I'm not one of them, and just have a good time watching it.
There's this movie I love to show people that everyone hates me for, and they don't like it when I show it to
Count it.
But
count it.
Because it's
Shelby
also,
counter.
and I can't remember the name of it right now. I always have to look up the name of it. It's Crispin Glover, and he's got a dead cat, in like a cooler, and he's trying to bury the cat on a mountain.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Key and Peele movie, Keanu.
No. This is old Ruben and Ed, and it's he's like carrying around his dead cat in this cooler to try and it's all in the desert. It's a good movie. Okay, but yeah, that's yeah. Your Truman Show is my Ruben and Ed.
I think it's a good question for everybody listening. Like, what's your favorite movie? That's like universally like bad. Yeah. Because everybody has one. Yeah. I'm a little embarrassed at a dinner party to say I love this movie because you don't want to get judged, but I got a bunch of them.
I've got a bunch of movies that suck shit, and I'd love for everyone to watch them so that we can talk about them together.
That's why I started the counter. It's the Shelby. This kind of sucks, but like I love it.
Yeah, I love it.
It's my go. And hit it.
Welcome to Flight 815. I'm Shelby. I'm
Anthony.
And we're your pilots on this plane. And you better watch out because I don't think either of us has a pilot license. Although if anybody would just randomly have a fucking pilot license, it would be Anthony DeFelice.
Are we the true pilot though? Because didn't we just do that in the episode?
Oh yeah. Well, that's one of my favorite parts about one of my favorite characters' little arcs. Yeah. So we'll get into her. Today we're talking about season 4, episode 2, Confirmed Dead, which is a flashback episode. We are back doing flashbacks after a couple episodes of flash forwards, and in this one we get flashbacks of the science team, the Fradies, that have just arrived on the island. They, we'll see what's going on with them. We meet all of them briefly, and we get brief flashbacks for all of them. The first one we meet is Daniel Faraday, who we met at the end of the last episode when he was like, "Are you Jack?" He's here. He's got a little tie. He's very soft-spoken and small. I love him. And his flashback, he is sitting watching a news report about them finding the remains of the crash under the ocean, and he starts crying, and somebody in the house with him, who, do you know who that is? Am I supposed to? Some of this stuff is like, okay, we're not really supposed to know that yet, but when does it come up? The person who's in the house with him is like, why are you crying, Daniel? And he's like, I don't know.
No, okay. There is significance there. Yeah. They kind of cut to pictures of this young man on the wall who was murdered, like over and over. Yeah. It has to be somebody.
Oh, well, that's Miles's flashback. I'm talking about Daniel's.
Oh. Wait, what? Okay, go ahead.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I like my mind was like immediately jumping to Miles's flashback. I was like, hey.
I'm talking about the woman that was in Daniel's flashback who was talking to him.
My brain is moving way too fast. Doing nothing. Yeah. All at one time.
There's a lot happening. So that's Daniel. He's around. And then they find Miles, who has also parachute crashed on the island, and he is immediately violent and ready to kill, out for blood. And his flashback, he goes to a lady's house, and he's like, hey, you asked me if I could talk to your dead grandson. And she's like, yes, please. And he's like, it's going to cost more money than I said over the phone because I found out he was murdered. And she's like, okay, damn. And she gives him the money. He goes upstairs. He finds like the kid's stash of money, does seem to talk to him for a second. He does like some of this. And then that's what he's doing. He's like, we'll get into it later. Shelby, focus on the recap. And eventually he's like, okay, you got to go. She can't move on with you here. And then he goes downstairs and gives her part of the money back and is like, it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be, and leaves. Also, when he's outside the house, there's a news report on the radio about them finding the plane with all of the bodies inside. then we meet Charlotte, and Charlotte crashes in Locke's territory, like next to Locke instead of with Jack and Kate and them. And so she's like immediately in danger. She's in the water. She's like, we're here to rescue you. And everyone's looking at her like, fuck. Scary situation for a woman to be in. Anyway, Charlotte Staples Lewis, her flashback is she is like an archaeologist. It's a very like Jurassic Park 1, Sam Neill and the raptor claw flashback. And she finds a polar bear skeleton and a collar with the Dharma Initiative on it, presumably from the polar bear. And they, at that time, are like showing her a newspaper that says that they found the crash and all the bodies in it. And she's like, haha. And her friend is like, how many languages do you have to read it in before you finally realize it's true and they found it? And Charlotte's like, how many languages are there? She really wants to be Rachel Weisz from The Mummy really bad. And I think that's cool. I think that's beautiful. Then we go to Frank. Frank shoots off a flare to help people find him, and he's kind of hurt from everything. And his flashback, he is watching the news report. He sees the pilot, Matt from Heroes. His little headshot comes up on the screen, and they show like his body through the cockpit. And then Frank calls like the call to ask about your family member or whatever line. And is like, hey, that's not my buddy, whatever his name is, Matt from Heroes. And they're like, and they're presumably like, well, yes, it is. And he says no, because he would have had his wedding ring on, and argues back and forth about it. And it comes out that he was supposed to be driving the plane. He was supposed to be flying Flight 815 that day and wasn't for whatever reason, and seems to have some survivor's guilt about it. He was also flying the helicopter that brought the rest of them to the island. And Miles is like, where'd you crash the helicopter? And Frank's like, I didn't crash it. I put that baby down safe and sound over there. He's so fucking cool in his Hawaiian shirt and his cool beard. Anyway, and meanwhile, on the island, it's really just a big episode of suspicion. Like, Kate and Jack are obviously on the team that are trusting this. We had that schism last episode. And they're on the team. We should hear them out and get rescued. Oh, yeah, Mikhail's cow. Thank you, Kaz Proctor. Mikhail's cow also greeted Frank, so we know Mikhail's cow lived. And isn't that beautiful? Anyway.
It's not, though.
Why?
Because the episode title is Confirmed Dead. At some point, you do have to confirm that Mikhail is dead.
It's not about Mikhail being confirmed dead. It's about Naomi being confirmed dead.
I feel like his cow showing up is a foreshadowing. This guy's gonna pop his ass out.
I hope
somewhere.
So. I can't wait to see my friend Mikhail again.
It's gonna infuriate me. Mm-hmm. If Mikhail shows up anywhere, I'm gonna lose it. I don't like that.
I'd love it. I'd say, yay!
You cheer at my demise.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got all this bullshit happening with Jack and Kate kind of being suspicious of Daniel and Miles. Daniel's very fucking squirrely and shady, and he's got a gun that he won't explain why he has it. And when he calls to talk to Minkowski, Minkowski's like, do you have me on speaker, Daniel? You shouldn't. Kind of like Succession. And he goes off to like take the call privately. He's being very suspicious. Miles makes things more suspicious when they get with him. And then Frank makes things more suspicious again when he's like talking to Juliet, and he's like, what's your name? And she says Juliet, and he's like, oh, you weren't on the plane. He has that manifest memorized because he has survivor's guilt. And he freaks out a little bit. There's a lot going on over here. What's worse is the situation that Charlotte Lewis is in. She is there with the Locke team, and Locke is being hardcore with her, trying to question her. She seems pretty innocent about things, but is giving these answers. And then Ben shoots her in the chest, and she goes down. Turns out she's wearing a bulletproof vest, so she's fine. But why the fuck is she wearing a bulletproof vest? And Daniel tells them that the rescue is not their main mission. And so all of this lead up, and then finally Ben is doing his little bullshit thing where he's like, don't kill me. I'll tell you what I know. I'll tell you all the secrets I know, and I won't lie. I promise. They're like, okay, tell us. And he's like, they're here for me.
Hey, the audience
am I
already
missing?
the audience already knows that, Ben. Jeez, I'm crazy. Talk to the writers, the director. We already know that, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I missing anything huge? Yeah. And Ben gives all this information about Charlotte, and they're like, "Why do you know that?" And Ben goes, "I have a man on the boat." And then the episode ends. And that's what you missed on Glee.
Gosh. Hey.
There's a lot of storylines.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's getting harder and harder to like not interrupt you.
And frankly, you should. I think I get really long-winded and
no, but like you say,
rambly.
As you're going through it, I'm like thought. No, I kind of want to say something. You know, all right, where do you want to start? Because I got an idea.
Gosh, yeah.
Do you want to start island side or flashback side?
Oh my gosh, you pick.
Yeah, I'm just
steer the boat, little boy.
Are you okay with?
Why can't I be friendly with you?
I'm a big boy. I'm a big, strong adult.
Yes, you are.
Is that you want to start? Is that okay?
I'm just trying to make you feel better because I know that you're really insecure about the fact that you're so much older than me.
I am 1,000 years older. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you want to start? Let's start flashbacks. Let's get that. Let's just do that.
Yes.
And I want to start somewhere.
Yes.
Okay. One, I've heard you. I've seen some of the comments. I'm not reading the bad ones, but
you don't need to be reading the comments at all, especially on TikTok.
But okay, the Oceanic Six, I understand.
Those are the ones I didn't want you to read.
No. I didn't read anything bad. What I'm saying is, I understand that was the 6 people who made it back from the Oceanic flight. I was saying the Oceanic Six were Jacob's list because he chose those 6 to get back. Of course, I know the Oceanic Six are the 6 that made it back. I get that.
You did get a lot of comments on that were like, "What is this guy thinking?" But here's my thing.
I didn't read any bad ones.
TikTok doesn't get context. Like, those TikTok videos are just short clips, and I'll get schooled on there sometimes for like not mentioning something that I did mention on the podcast 10 seconds later, but that like I didn't mention in that clip. That's gonna happen.
Okay.
They aren't watching the whole episode. They're not gonna get out of the TikTok comments. Don't read them. Don't read them at all. Don't.
I'm not reading them at all. I just kept seeing like, what is he thinking? What's this idiot? And I was like, okay,
you know. Every once in a while, someone just gets in there and is like, and anyway, at the very end of the show, when such and such happens, so get the fuck out of there.
No, I don't do that. No, I do know that it's the 6 that made it back to the mainland. I get that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to clear that out. Also, the Helicopter 4.
Yes.
We have the Oceanic 6, and I'm calling them the Helicopter 4.
Okay.
Just
sure
getting that out there.
Sure. I used to call them the Freighties. We used to call them the Freighties because they came from the freighter. So you had like I really love what we've done with the full frontals. No one's done that before. That's brand new. But like the tailies were called the tailies, like Ana Lucia and Daniel and his group are the Freighties. But we did have someone. I'm so sorry. I rebooted. I rebooted.
Helicopter 4.
I like the Helicopter 4. It makes it sound like they're on trial for murder.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. We have a comment from Cameron Hall who asks us to rate the Helicopter 4. He says, "Can y'all rate the new team, least fave to most fave?" I love yours, especially just with the very little context you've gotten for the 4 of them so far.
Most fave is the pilot. What's his name?
Frank Lapidus.
Frank Lapidus.
Frank the penis.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say it's like it's a weird cadence. It's hard to say his name. Then probably Faraday, Daniel Faraday.
Love that kid.
And then Charlotte and Miles are like 4A and 4B.
We got the least of them. And they're both... Charlotte, I feel, is very, very suspicious because she's being so non-suspicious, if that makes sense. Like, she's very...
Yeah.
We're here to save you. No big deal. Why are you being crazy about it? And you're like, I don't trust you, bitch. And then...
Yeah, she was being too sneaky.
Yes.
Yeah, Charlotte
I know what you mean.
Charlotte was too good at her job that it makes her, like, gross. I don't know what the word... Yeah, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
And then Miles is just, like, rude.
Yeah, Miles is an asshole.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Miles is their answer to. Oh, Sawyer's getting nice now. We need we need a certain type of dialogue that we're no longer able to really write as much for Sawyer.
Miles is the answer to Locke just being a freaking menace.
Oh gosh.
And he's like so sure of himself all the time. Yeah, you want to murder him in front of his daughter? And I was like, Locke, just take a beat, okay? Because you just got him to kill your father.
Right.
Shouldn't you just like relax for a minute? But he's like so arrogant in the way that he's sure of himself. It's kind of exhausting.
I see what you mean.
You can't say that Locke is above reproach right now.
I think that everything he does is in the interest of
Himself.
the island.
Himself.
Whatever.
Okay, all right. Well, all right.
No, I mean, I get it. But we've done this song and dance for how many seasons now? You don't like John Locke. I do like John Locke. That's okay.
No, and I think that I at least admitted that I thought the war between Locke and Jack was like kind of fun for a little bit.
Yeah.
And this was kind of the first episode, I think.
And it's about to get more fun. It's about to actually start getting fun for real.
That is so disappointing. That's what,
No!
literally the opposite of what I was going to say. I was going to say, like, it's been fun.
I'm tired of it.
They have to start playing for the same team. It's getting exhausting. Like, there's just misinformation. Like, it's not even misinformation. It's more like wires are crossed.
Yeah.
No one's, like, getting the same information at the same time.
Yeah.
They're getting it too late. It's just like... But they have the same interest in mind. Jack wants to help his people. Locke wants to help his people. But they're doing it at different times with different informations, and they're always on the wrong page.
That's the thing. That's the thing with Jack and
Such
Locke.
is love.
And that's the thing about like them having different information. That's sort of the whole thesis for their conflict and their characters is that Locke gets his information through faith, and Jack gets his information through science. They're the man of science and the man of faith that are at the center of this story. And that conflict is ever present because and in spite of the fact that they both want the best for everybody. Like, I actually am in full support of you being mad at John Locke right now because you're starting to get it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'm not mad at him just for the sake of being mad at him.
No, absolutely.
I'm mad that...
He's doing a lot right now, I will say.
And here's the problem. I think I'm mad at him because I think that he has more information on what's happening than Jack, but he's not sharing that information with Jack.
Well, would Jack believe anything he says?
Maybe not.
Probably not.
But hey, in relationships,
sure, whatever.
In relationships, communication matters a lot.
Oh, sorry. Are John and Jack married?
I at this point, like everyone on the island is married.
Oh wow, I've read a story like that.
I just don't. I don't like. At some point, yeah, okay. I bet at some point, like, yeah. That what's the you've told me these terms before. There's like the real world, analysis of it, and then there's like the story writing.
Doylist versus Watson.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the Doylist, the story writing.
What is?
What they're doing, like not sharing information.
Yeah, I mean, it's to keep the story moving, but it's also, I think, Watsonian. It's also very much in service of their characters and their characterization. Like, yeah, they can't have the same information because we have to have an interesting show, and that's Doylist. But they also can't have the same information because they are intrinsically two different men who put their trust in different institutions and different like ideas and philosophies. And that's kind of, philosophy is kind of the crux of it. I love Lost.
I just keep struggling with the fact that, like, it's a lot of people will tell you that like 2 + 2 = 4.
That's, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Well, 1 + 3 = 4.
Yes.
1 - 1 + 1 + 1 + 1.
Sure. Yeah.
Still gets 4. They're doing it the same way, or they have the same outcome.
Yeah.
Like the end result is the same, but they're just like adding it up different constantly, and it's driving me nuts. I'm like, guys, just get into the same math class. Go to AP Math, right? Third period.
Taller Ghost Walt is not appearing to everyone.
Taller Ghost Walt.
That was really funny.
I did like that nod. He's gotten older. He's a little bit older.
Who are we to argue with Taller Ghost Walt?
Because the audience was like, Walt looks way different.
Yeah,
and we even talked about
the
it.
crux of puberty between season 2 and now.
It's like very Rick and Morty, just like nod to the audience.
Yeah,
he's much taller.
Very Rick and Morty.
Yeah, he's a little taller. What do you mean he's a giant? No. Actually, we haven't filmed him in 2 years, so he's got a little bit bigger.
He's big. He's a growing boy. What about them? I really liked it when they strapped Charlotte's little transponder to Vincent, and they were like, "She's running from something," and it was the dog.
Okay. All right. This is me gathering myself.
Sure.
Every indication in this episode pointed to seeing Michael or Walt again.
Wow.
And then yeah, kind of.
Tell me more.
Well, and Locke's talking about Walt. We just saw him 2 episodes ago? Like, he's being talked about again. And then Vincent is kind of a main character. Like, why is Vincent all of a sudden back in the picture? I'm like, they're going to run into Michael and Walt. 100%. They're going to run into him again. They didn't get off the island. No.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Just using a dog as,
I just miss
a fun toy.
I miss Harold Perrineau. And I kind of miss the Michael and Walt dynamic in general.
I feel like Harold Perrineau's name came up in the opening credits, too.
That would be crazy if that happened.
Are you saying it didn't?
Oh.
I feel like
who could say? Who can never be sure? If hypothetically Harold Perrineau's name did come up, that would mean that he's back on the cast as either recurring enough to be in the regular episode billing, which would have to be several episodes, or he'd be back as a regular cast member. And we've seen 2 episodes. He hasn't shown up so far. Who else starts with an H?
The actor. What? Are you talking to me? No. I'm saying I saw Harold Perrineau's name.
That doesn't make any sense, Anthony. You sound crazy right now.
No, are you gaslighting? Is this
yes.
what gaslighting is? Okay. Again.
The way you said, is this what gaslighting is?
No, I'm trying.
We might get Harold Perrineau back in some flashbacks or something this season. So he is being credited for the season again.
I thought you were gas maxing me. Is that
gas maxing is crazy?
I don't. No, but I'm saying gaslighting. Now this for real though. You got me. I'm pretty sure I saw his name.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe you did.
Damn it, man. Gosh, she's getting good at just saying nothing, and it's
I'm saying plenty.
If she says nothing, it kind of I freak out and I start saying more. No, but everything was pointing to a.
We did have a bunch of new names on the list, and so maybe a name you didn't recognize was similar to Harold Perrineau. You weren't used to seeing it like you are with Yoon Jin Kim and Evangeline Lilly and.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Now you really convinced me and I didn't see it. Just made it up.
Isn't Frank Lapidus Hank something? No, it's Jeff Fahey.
Are you talking about the actor?
Yeah.
Okay. No,
I don't know.
Are we still talking about flashbacks? What are we doing now? Because now I'm
What are you wanting to do, little kitten?
I don't know, because I feel like this was, they call it confirmed deaths. This was season 4, episode 2 introductions.
It's a little bit of introduction. We've got new series regulars. We've got to introduce them.
Oh, regulars. Okay.
Yeah.
A little slip there. All right.
No, I mean, again, if we're paying attention to the opening credits, we would know that they're series regulars because such names as Jeff Fahey and Jeremy Davies.
Yeah, you might be right.
Ken Long are coming up on the screen.
I don't think I was paying attention to the intro as much as I was like the names that I recognized. I like. You could probably talk me into Charlotte being a regular, and I already forgot his name. I'm gonna do this. Your goat, the pilot.
Frank Lapidus.
Love him.
Love him.
Miles and
they're all going to be regulars for now. I don't know how long they will stay on the show, live, be on the island, whatever. But they are all series regulars for starting now.
Miles and Mr. Danny Faraday.
Oh, hang on.
Get him out of here. Miles, it's been a really good time. We have had a really fun 4 seasons, and hope you enjoyed the show. If you're not watching this on video, you missed that. Shelby just walked away.
I love Daniel Faraday.
But
Miles, sure. Who gives a shit? But
yeah, Miles is a hard pass.
Dan Faraday? Come on. You're going to love him.
Yeah, but he knew, but he didn't know. Like, he was like, don't throw me out.
That's kind of his whole deal.
Okay. We have such...
He's a physicist.
We have such
That's what
different...
we needed on the island.
We have such different, like, affections for, like, the ethos of characters. Like, you love Ben.
I do. Well...
And, like, I'm telling you, Daniel Faraday was, like, a disaster.
Yeah.
He was, like,
and that's what
nervous,
yes.
but he wasn't. But he knew what was going on, but he didn't. And I was like, pick a lane. At least Ben is sure of his lane. And he's kind of being fraudulent. He's lying. He's manipulating the whole time. Daniel Faraday, I for real did not know what he was doing.
I like that Frank babies him a little bit.
Yeah.
When they were like, when they were like with Naomi's body, Daniel
you dumbass.
Was like, huh?
Mind speaker, you dumbass.
Yeah, well, that was Minkowski. That's not babying, but like the same deal of like. Everyone seems to kind of look down on him in the first place, but Frank was specifically like babying him a little bit when he, with Naomi's body, Daniel was like, we need to take it back to the freighter. And Miles was like, no, you fucking idiot. She's dead. That's just meat. And Daniel's like, oh, but she was our friend and she's dead. And Frank is like, no, we really can't bring her back because she'll just be dead weight. I don't want to take any unnecessary weight because we don't have much gas. But I promise, Dan, we will take her back. Like he was placating him. Oh, what if you had a team of people on a freighter and they were like a found family?
I am so mad at you.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you know somebody else who people like write off and say can't do anything?
John Locke.
Hurley
Reyes.
Like it just felt the
I
tone
mean, I can see that.
of like, hey, are you sure you want to come with us? We don't want to get killed, Hurley. You can barely run through the woods.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, I can help. And eventually like takes the van and comes down. Like it's always something you're not capable.
Wow.
They're always incompetent. And it felt like they treated him very...
Yeah.
You don't know any better.
Why?
Because he's special.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, no, but why would they... Because he's a physicist, right? He's like a scientist.
I don't know. As I was
I'm just prodding your brain.
That was because I was going through, like, does everybody have connections to Flight 815 from the Helicopter 4? The Heli 4?
What would their connections be? We know Frank.
Hell on 4 wheels. No,
Lord.
I'm working on. I'm workshopping. So.
We know Frank's because he was supposed to fly the plane. Obviously, what is everyone else's? If that's what we're saying,
I don't know, but there's got to be something.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
they know something about maybe not 815, but they know something about the island because Charlotte went to find the polar bear. Congrats to me. Polar bears are back. The swan is back. Polar bears are back.
What's a polar bear doing in Tunisia?
There's a swan station there.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're working on animals. Yeah. But, I mean, they know... Is it genetic testing? Because they're doing the animals thing, and then they're also doing the thing with the pregnancies and the kid. Like, is there some sort of genetic testing going on there? Is
magnets.
The guy who came to see Hurley in the insane asylum after
Oh,
he was part of
yeah.
the Oceanic Six. Like he's hiring
Abaddon,
Naomi.
he hired Naomi. We didn't talk about that. We should
Yeah,
talk about that.
yeah,
That's
so-
something I missed in the recap.
Yeah, I feel like
Dodoy.
there's technology there. That okay, they think there's technology there. Really, the island is driving the technology. Like whatever they like kind of get off of the island that they think is gonna do whatever they want to do. Like that part, I'm still working out. Won't work outside of the island.
I see. Perhaps.
I'm like really getting into the weeds.
You
over
are, but I
here.
like it.
Gosh,
It's
darn.
fine.
Because I thought my guy Locke was about to answer my favorite question. Who is the monster?
Right.
What is the monster? Why is the monster?
Ben said, meow.
Where is the monster?
Ben said, meow.
His ass knows.
Ah.
Ben knows for sure.
Maybe.
Ben knows for sure, but he's so chicken shit. Ben just knows that like the only value he has is like, don't kill me, I can answer questions. I'll answer one question very subtly and then give you like a medium half answer. He knows that like if he gives up everything, they're just gonna kill him. He knows who the monster is.
Maybe. Do you want to talk names?
Yeah, sure.
Daniel Faraday is named like Faraday cage.
What?
Do you know about a Faraday cage? It's like a thing you put around and it blocks radio waves and signals and stuff like that.
Nope.
Huh?
We use them at work.
Zoe uses them at work. Charlotte Staples Lewis. C.S. Lewis.
Oh.
What's his Charles Staples Lewis? It's not that.
C.S.
C.S.
Lewis.
Lewis. His middle name is Staples. There you go. Maelstrom is supposed to sound like Maelstrom. I don't think he's named after anybody. Like a whirlpool?
I think that he's having a time.
I feel like are you trolling me?
What do you mean? When have I ever?
I am paying attention to the most random things in the world. I was never
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
pick up on any of that.
Yeah. So in the Bible, Lapidoth was the husband of Deborah.
Okay.
Lapidus comes from Lapidoth. And Lapid, that beginning part of his name, is Hebrew for torch.
Okay.
What do you make of all that? Any gleaned
Sure.
information there?
No. I wish I was gonna like do it like a fake talk about it. No. No, I'm paying attention to the dumbest things in the history of the world.
What's Abaddon doing?
I was looking. Okay, okay. You asked me that question in the opening sequence, like when they were doing the drone divers,
like Titanic?
I was looking at the numbers on the bottom,
Right.
right? So I'm paying attention to that.
You are, and you're
of
paying good
course,
attention.
so of course I didn't realize Charlotte's initials were C.S. Lewis. No, I missed that.
Her name is C.S. Lewis.
No, missed that.
I did like the opening scene with because it was like the beginning of Titanic.
It was exactly like Titanic. It was awesome.
Yeah.
and I wanted it to be the Titanic.
Yeah, well, this is Lost. So
Yeah,
it's
I
about the
know.
airplane. But it would be cool if the Titanic was involved somehow. You know?
To be a true crossover.
What if the Titanic like crashes onto the island next episode?
Kate Winslet
Yeah,
swims across the
She's
screen.
like, "Where am I? Where's Jack?"
It's like they just saw like in the background of one shot there was like a blue like gem floating up.
yeah.
That would yeah.
Where's what's his name?
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane. That's awful. That I am so bad at knowing people, and I knew Billy Zane.
And I didn't. And
That's-
I usually know too
Billy
much.
Zane.
Billy Zane.
Yeah.
And he was punching people while the boat was fucking sinking. What are we doing, brother?
Well, he was fighting for what he loved and for
Are
himself.
we defending Billy Zane and Titanic now? Is that where we are?
No.
At least he was
No, I thought about it. No.
There's one thing Anthony will do. It's defend a man.
It's not,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just
like you
kidding.
do
I'm
that
just
all the
kidding.
time.
I do it because I get this
do it
reaction
all
out of
the
you. You get so scandalized.
This goes on the internet. People are gonna like hear this and,
And
not
you
know
sent me a clip of me talking about my acting.
I knew
class.
you were mad at me for that.
I wasn't
I
mad.
knew you were mad
I
at me for
wasn't
that.
mad.
Okay, I cut his name out for the record. So
I wasn't mad.
Protect his privacy.
I just thought it was fun. The little submarine that found the plane was named the Christiane 1.
I'm scared to say anything.
Why?
I'm glad the second one didn't find
Well,
Christiane 1.
Christiane is kind of the feminine form of Christian, right?
Oh.
Like Christian Shepherd.
There's no
Just a
way
thought.
you expected me to know, like, make that connection at all.
I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again.
No, Christiane it's a female name.
Right, it's the female form of Christian.
I don't see it that way.
Christina, but
Well, yeah, modern wise, sure. Anyway. Minkowski can't come to the phone right now. Well,
Yeah, what was that
yeah,
about?
what was that about?
In my mind, I was like, he just hates Miles. Because I've met Miles for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I think I'd be busy too.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to talk to Miles.
Oh, is it Daniel? No. That's
Oh,
fine. If it's Miles, tell him I'm busy. I'm in the
it-
can.
It's Miles. Beep, beep, beep. You have reached the voicemail of Minkowski. I can't make
Yeah.
it to the phone right now. I'm doing some evil Lear shit right now.
Okay, finally. What the fuck is Abaddon doing? What's his deal?
I think I deemed this episode like the episode of introductions, but it was also like the episode of questions. What is everyone doing?
Yeah. Wow.
Where's Penelope? Like when they
It's not her boat.
I know it's not her boat. They did. Charlie died on
Kind of a
that.
big deal.
Charlie died on that hill, literally. When they cut to Tanzania, and I was like, oh, blonde girl walking up, kind of badass, Laura Croft looking.
Yeah.
I was like, that's definitely Penelope. Last time I saw her, she was in like an Arctic situation, so I thought like
Right.
juxtapose that with her being in the desert. No.
Yeah.
Charlotte, okay, Charlotte kind of rocks.
Charlotte's cool.
I like Charlotte.
Charlotte does rock up like Jurassic
Charlie.
Park.
Are they calling her Charlie?
No,
Charlotte.
they're calling her
Oh.
Charlotte.
Oh,
We had a Charlie, but he died.
there's a new
We've
one.
lost him.
There's a new one.
And now it's Charlotte. It's another British though.
She had like a,
Another. I don't know why I said it like that.
She had
I'm
like
so
a-
sorry.
she had a little like a Laura Croft energy to her,
Yeah.
and she was like kind of like rude, but in a way that I was rooting for.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I want to talk about the fact that when she was sitting there on that rock and they kind of panned to the full frontals staring at her, I love the full frontals have had enough. They are so weary of anybody new.
Yeah.
Like, it just kept, like, you know, Claire, Hurley,
Mm-hmm.
Sawyer, Locke. Everyone's like,
And they were really. I mean,
Yeah.
This is the group that is there because Charlie warned them that these people aren't who they say they are. So of course they're looking at Charlotte with a lot of distrust. But that scene where Charlotte's like, "Is that your baby? Do you have him on the island?" And Claire's like, "Yeah, this is leave me alone."
she said, Aaron,
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, this is Aaron." Shut up.
don't say that. That's what I thought, too.
yeah,
I thought,
yeah.
don't say that.
What's she
Don't.
gonna do with the baby's first name?
Say
Right.
nothing.
I guess. Yeah.
Say nothing. Because I feel like if you're already concerned and you know that they're like Claire is definitely aware that there are like delivery issues with pregnant women on the island, like don't say anything. Like if you're at all weary of them, clearly pregnancy seems to be a big deal on this island. Like don't say anything. Anything that you have knowledge wise, you need to keep to yourself.
Yeah. I think they're right to be wary of them, but also like again, Charlotte's actress, Rebecca Nader, does like such a good job of writing a line between being very personable and trustworthy and being super suspicious. Like, cause she's very friendly. She's very like, she seems very non-threatening, but it's also
brilliant.
Yeah, the way that she delivers her lines, you're a little bit like, what do you mean by that? You know?
Yeah, and she kind of weaves in the so lucky to be alive, right? Like you put a little empathy in between the questions.
Yeah.
Kind of softens.
And she gets annoyed with them. She's like, why are you guys not more excited? I'm here to save you.
And because like Miles just did the same thing, but very poorly.
Yeah.
He was like, we're the survivors of Flight 815.
Oh my God, the survivors of Flight 815?
Right?
Oh shit.
Right? Yeah, they just did that. Like, you would think she's not reacting real big, and that is a little cause for concern.
Mm-hmm. But she's trying to act like she's reacting a little bigger, you know?
Yeah.
It's
I like Charlotte. I like Charlotte.
I do too. I'm excited. I'm excited to see more of all of these characters. They are
the Heli Four.
I've been excited for this episode for a while.
Okay.
Let's see.
So
what am I missing?
They're here for Ben.
Yeah, why would they be here for Ben? What's that about?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel the thing that's like keeps coming to mind is like they're doing some sort of experiments, and I think a little bit of the secret is out. In I guess like all right, we'll call this the secret society.
Okay.
You know, the Richard Alperts of the world.
Okay.
He's not the only one who has a company like that. There's probably several. They understand this company. They understand what's happening on the island. They want whatever's going on.
Yeah.
And they're trying to find it.
Yeah.
That's why I think they are like trying to find Ben, because Ben has been there for so long. He holds the key to the chest of the secrets. Because a lot of the people in Dharma are gone now. And I think people know. I think people know what's going on. They just don't really know how to access it. That's why they had to do the whole thing with the Naomi and dropping pins. 2026, drop a little Apple pin.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's how they get there. Like they're having to come up with creative ways to get to the island because there's something on the island, technology-wise, that they have to get to.
Okay, I see what you mean, and I think that's really good. And we'll see if you're right.
That's that.
I'm trying to think of Naomi doesn't have a sister. That was a code to alert the rest of them that she was in danger or dying or something.
Or she has a sister, and that was a really bad code.
That would be funny.
Really bad phrase. Her sister's just like sitting at home right now.
Oh, our next episode, next week, it's called The Economist. Would you like to throw any guesses out as to who our focal character is going to be? No.
No.
He's over it.
I am kind of.
Why? What are you over?
Because I feel like this opened up like 3 different avenues for what's happening.
Yeah.
And it confused me a lot more. It's really interesting. I've like had a ton of fun watching it. I'm definitely more confused. I'm further away from understanding what's happening on the island.
Yeah, season 4.
Yeah, than I was before we started. So no, I have no idea who the Economist is. The Economist might be the next person who lands on the island tomorrow. Whoever they're on the phones with from the freighter, there's an economist over there. They're gonna drop on the island.
This is a classic character episode. I'll let you guess, and I'll let Zoe guess, because Zoe often with no information will just guess.
Do we know the character?
Yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic character. Someone who's been here.
Bernard.
I wish.
He seems like an economist, like a math guy. He was an economist, and then it's like, you know what, I'm gonna retire and then just like teach math.
Yeah, the name
at
has
a university.
less to do with the focal character than like what they're doing. Zoe, throw one out there.
What do you have, 4?
Yeah.
Bring that microphone down.
She's gonna get it again, isn't she?
I want her to. I'm trying to telepathically communicate it to her.
I mean, I feel like we haven't had a Jin and Sun episode in a minute, but I don't know. If it's not about if the title has nothing to do with it, then I got nothing to work. I got nothing to work on.
Sometimes you have that like luck power.
That's true. I'm pretty lucky.
It is not Jin and Sun. It is a Saeed episode.
See, yeah, I never would have got that one.
It's a Naomi episode.
What?
No. I'm working through some
He's
stuff.
working through it. Do you have anything else that we need to touch on about the confirmed dead? About the Frades, the helicopter 4? About, I don't know, Ben, Locke, Jack, all those freaks?
No, I did. No.
Alex did seem upset when she thought that Ben was going to die.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I also want to touch on the fact that, like, Hurley saw the cabin.
Oh my God, yeah. And like let it slip. And Locke was like, the cabin? And he goes, I'm at the airplane cabin.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
And
something to think
then
about.
they even cut to Ben going, kind of staring at him. Jacob showed himself to you? That's kind of what I'm envisioning right now. Like, Jacob shows the cabin to people.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that, Ben absolutely understood that he was going to show the cabin to Locke. Didn't know about Hurley.
Yeah. Why?
He's special.
Yeah,
He's special.
exactly.
I get it now.
Okay. What else?
Where is Desmond?
Oh, where's Desmond? My man.
Running numbers.
Oh.
It's a Desmond episode.
It's a Saeed episode next, but
Wow.
but we are coming close to a Desmond episode, and that Desmond episode will be our most watched episode. Because it is widely, we've got The Economist next, then we've got Eggtown, and then we've got a Desmond episode right after that, which is widely considered to be the best episode of Lost. I don't know that it's my number one favorite. It's absolutely my top 3 though. And it is, you ask people what their favorite episode of Lost is, 9 times out of 10 they're going to say The Constant. So we're hitting The Constant in 2 episodes.
That
So
makes me nervous.
Next week, the week after that, and then The Constant.
All right. That makes me nervous. What if I don't like it?
Right. I'm also nervous about that possibility because I feel like often you surprise me.
I feel like I dislike the episodes I'm supposed to like.
You do.
And I love the episodes I'm not supposed to like.
That's true.
So
I'm excited to talk to you about The Constant, especially if you don't like it. But I do like it. And
weird.
I had a conversation with somebody on TikTok recently where it is the most popular. I almost like Flashes Before Your Eyes better, though, which is we've already seen.
Okay, that's kind of a good standard, though, right?
And
That's
it's
the
the trilogy to me of Desmond episodes is Flashes Before Your Eyes, The Constant, and The Variable.
Red Shoes Lady.
Those 3 episodes are they're all 3 so good, and they all 3 kind of give you the Desmond story.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you don't have to be ready for another 3 weeks. Next week, join us. We will be discussing The Economist, a Saeed episode, episode 3 of season 4. Thank you so much for joining us this time. We love doing this with you, and we'll see you next week.
See ya.